Hello everyone. I thought I would make a short video updating the progress on the Model 3, latest version of Model 3. And you can see I'm busy working on the trailer frame. I'm using a slightly different design. This is basically going to be a ladder frame. Mind you, so is the other one. But the difference will be that the main frame rails were 3x3 angle iron on the previous model, which worked out quite well. And then it had 1.5 by 1.5 angle iron for the support pieces in the middle. The problem I had with it was, and I don't know if it's true of all angle iron, but this stuff was not straight. So I had a lot of trouble getting it to the point where I was satisfied with it. But also, I'd have to order in angle iron and then I might end up with the same problem. So my local supplier, which is Mark's hardware store, they have lots of 1x1 1/8" tubing in stock, so I don't have to order it in. And it's also very easy to weld up into a ladder frame. Now, if you look at this frame, I'll even, I guess it's not too bad there, but basically it's not a real strong frame by any means, mainly because the box I'm putting on, the cabin I'm putting on it, is very strong. But what there will be is along each side, there will be some 3-inch flat plate welded on, and that will form a stiffener, and also the spot where the trailer box will also be bonded to the trailer frame. So you can see I have a couple of wider spots here and over here, and the reason for that is the long piece I'm using for my center locator is also what I'm going to cut up to fill that space. And I'm using 2x2 1/8" steel for the tongue. The last time I used 1 inch by 1.5 inches. I do have a piece of that somewhere around here. At any rate, it's there's some down in there. I had some left over. Should come in handy for something someday. All right, let's go out to the shed. Oh, one other thing. I'm making this trailer designed so that I can tow it with the tongue box on my new Maverick here down, so I can get my motorcycle in there, as well as having the teardrop trailer on the back. The overall length of the frame is going to be 14 feet, and I'm going to have approximately 22.5 clearance from the ball back to the front edge of the tongue box. And since it's rounded at the front, that should be more than enough to turn and navigate. Okay, let's go out and I'll show you the work that I've done for the box. Sorry about carting you around like this and bouncing you up and down, but I am not any good at editing. In fact, I don't know how to edit anything at all. So that's why my videos are pretty amateurish, to say the least. At any rate, I have all the windows on. This is the smaller window on the trailer. That's an expensive window because you can see it's got flat glass. It's also an acrylic window, and as this window is too. This has 2 struts on it this time. These windows are relatively heavy, so I needed the second strut. I also made these brackets to hold the upper point of the strut. And they have worked. I welded those up myself. They work quite well. And I'll turn the light on, one of the lights on in here. As you can see, there's a bigger acrylic window over here. And that doubles as the exit window, emergency exit window. There's a fan, there's a, I believe, 3 speeds out, blowing out, and 2 speeds going in. There are 5 LED lights altogether. And what I have left to do in here is just to put in the shelf unit that I have all the pieces ready. I just have to prefab it and put the inverter and power panel in it. Let's see, I can show you that, like all of these acrylic windows, it has screen and the privacy curtain. What I really like about these windows, we had similar windows in the tab we owned, but what they had to do to open and close was you had to operate switches. But these ones, they're magnetic. So there's no fumbling around. They work really well. Anyway, I'll shut off the light. These lights have built-in dimmers. Shut them off, you just push and hold. Anyway, I'll just close the door in this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the people that have subscribed, and have a good day.